All right. Before I get started, I want to get my information together. So today, for a few minutes or this evening, I am going to talk about Wendy Williams and Tiffany Haddish. So I didn't put this live as a premiere because I really wasn't expecting to do it today. I was at the gym and I had YouTube playing, and then I was getting notifications, and I saw something about Tiffany Haddish that I definitely wanted to address today. And I wanted to talk about a poll that I have on my channel in the community tab. So let's start with Wendy. So right now there's no one in the chat, and again, I didn't announce it, so hopefully some people will come in before I leave. I'm not going to be on here long, but I definitely wanted to talk about Wendy and Tiffany. So I put on my community tab a poll. So let me get my channel up. I have another channel, Story Time with a Grown Woman, if you want to check that out as well, guys. So I'm going to come back over to Blabbing with Yo-Yo, and we are going to blab about this, right? So I am streaming straight from YouTube, so there aren't any options to share screens or anything. But I want you guys to see this poll. I hope you can see it. So this is a poll that I put on regarding Wendy Williams. And I ask, do you think Wendy is broke? And I asked that question because I saw an article where it was saying that an attorney said she was broke. So according to this poll, 76% of people said no, they do not believe Wendy is broke. 24% said yes. In the comments, they were pretty modest. You know, you're going to always have somebody wilding out. It says, I just hope all is well with her. That was Shantae Moore, 5950. Irwin Improv. Anyway, he was in my live. So he says, who knows? I haven't heard about her in a while. Who knows what her situation is? I pray that everything is okay with her and that whatever her situation is, that God has resolved it for her. And I responded to that. Danielle M says, also don't really care, but I believe she's broke. Mental, not broke financial. And she's right. There is some issues going on with Wendy. Tish Kalina says Wendy is too smart. She's so smart, she's gonna play broke so she don't have to pay Kevin, who is broke. And I'm gonna stop at that comment because she laughed about that. And I just have a problem with one thing I have a problem with is how people want to laugh and say Kevin is broke and, you know, he shouldn't get her money. But listen, why is it okay for a woman to support her man and then when it's over, he has to pay her? But when the roles are turned, people want to call Kevin broke. Kevin deserves his money. Kevin helped her build her career. Yeah, she was successful. She was doing her own thing, but Kevin was right there with her. Kevin kept her grounded. And if you notice, after she left Kevin, you see where she is now. So I just really have a problem when people want to laugh and call Kevin broke. That annoys me because I wholeheartedly believe that he needs his money just like the women get their money whenever they leave or their marriage is over between, their husbands, and they've supported their husband. So I feel they need their money too. So anyway, the article that I made a video about, it came from TV shows Ace. It says Wendy Williams is completely broke according to the judge. So this is the article that I got that information from. And it says the judge overseeing mediation in the divorce between Wendy Williams and her ex says the star has no money. Oh, I think I put attorney. It was the judge. That was my bad. I need to go back and fix that. So Wendy has been dealing with the fallout of a messy divorce from her ex, Kevin Hunter. The talk show host remains in rehab as she struggles with regaining her health. So she's been in rehab ever since, like, her and Kevin broke up. Like, she just haven't gotten it together. According to rumors, Wendy believed that Kevin had impregnated a woman. So we saw all of that play out. I put all of that in a video as well. And so it says here, judge says Wendy Williams is completely broke. Insiders recently spoke with the Sun to corroborate his concerns about Wendy's money. The sources spoke to the outlet and say the judge who oversaw the last divorce mediation made shocking claims about Wendy's fortune. Wendy's ex, Kevin, is currently trying to get the courts to reinstate his payments. Kevin has been forced to sell his Florida home and has been dealing with hardships now that he no longer received a payout from Wendy. But the insider who spoke with the media explained that the judge said of Wendy's fortune in mediation says the reality is there is no more money. And it says this comes on the heels of the declaration in 2022 that there were ample funds, and comes as Wendy's son questions her guardian's handling of Wendy's account. And I also did a video on that as well, where Kevin Jr. was questioning and had issues with what's going on. So yeah, 76% of people are in the poll said they do not believe that Wendy is broke. Now, do I believe that she is so broke that she can't live a, upscale life? Well, when it comes to those millionaires, when they get down to a certain amount, they can still have multi-millions of dollars, but they are like considered broke because they don't have what they had, or they're not at a certain level or status. So I don't believe that Wendy is completely broke, but as that comment says, mentally, she is definitely broken. Wendy has issues, and Kevin kept her grounded. I can't say that I'm a huge fan the way I was, because I liked Wendy when she was being Wendy. But as she began to elevate her career, Hollywood made her, I know she wasn't in Hollywood, but I'm just saying, like, producers and stuff like that made her kind of like tone down who she was. And I understand why, but my fondness of Wendy came from when she was being Wendy. So I'm still a fan, but I can't say, that I'm where I used to be. So when it comes to that, I am a fan of Wendy. So I hate to see her go through this. But honestly, and I know a lot of you guys are probably not going to agree with me when I say this, but she shouldn't have left Kevin. She needs Kevin to keep her grounded. And again, we're able to see it play out now that he's not in her life. We're able to see this play out. Like, she needs him. Granted, it's wrong that he dropped seed and he got a baby or whatever, but at the end of the day, Kevin had his own apartment or condo where he played. Like, in her documentary, you can see the condo, or she talked about the condo. So it's like, let's get out of that mindset of saying, well, he cheated. Yeah, he did. He played. That's what a lot of relationships are. But I talk about stuff like that on my other channel. We're not getting on that on this channel. But at the end of the day, she needs Kevin. And I can see it, whether people want to admit it or not, whether people want to call him names for wanting his money, he needs his money too. So yeah, that's where I got that information from regarding her being broke. The judge said that, and I definitely need to put a correction in my title. It is, I said attorney, but it was the judge. So anyway, yeah, I really hate to see Wendy go through this. But at the end of the day, she made that decision to leave, and I feel like she made a very bad decision. I've seen Wendy on multiple occasions. Here, I don't know if you're able to see it, but I was on HSN with her right there, and I went to one of her comedy shows here. I didn't get the VIP to take a picture with her. So I was at one of her comedy shows when she used to do comedy. And we had actually planned to go to and be guests on the show, but things kind of went left with her. So I was not able to do that. So yeah, I really like Wendy, and I hate to see that she's going through this, but she made her bed, and again, whether people want to accept it or not, she needs Kevin. She really does. And the addictions that she had, Kevin kept her grounded. When I think he did catch her one time doing something, and he was like, listen, if you don't stop, I'm out. He kept her grounded, basically. So, yeah, I'm with the 76% of the people, and I do agree. I don't think that she's broke. But as that comment said, the person in the comment said, she's broken mentally. And, all we can do is just send up prayers. People want to be mean and say, oh, that's karma. That's not karma. People make their money talking crap all the time. Just because you talk crap about somebody doesn't mean, life doesn't happen. So I don't feel like anything that she's going through is karma, because people do it every day. People do whatever it takes to get the ratings. And she's apologized to a lot of people that she's hurt. She's made amends with a lot of people that she hurt. So I think Wendy is, like I said, she needs that support. And that's a lot of what I talk about on my other channel, how you need the support of a companion, a spouse. You definitely need that. Her mother has passed, her parents are older. Wendy literally has nobody. If you really look at it, Wendy has nobody. I think she still has her best friend, but her best friend is married. She has her own life and this and that. So she's really going through this. And if the guardians that's over her finances are not honest and genuine, they could really, really take advantage of her in this state. And what is Kevin Jr. going to do? He's trying to handle it the best way he knows, but they're coming for him too. So I don't know, but yeah, I'm with the 76% of the people who voted in my poll that I do not believe Wendy is broke. So now let's get ready to talk about this Tiffany Haddish. So I saw this article go across my timeline, and let me see if I can find it. Tiffany Haddish reveals that her breakup with Common wasn't mutual and done over the phone. That's one headliner or title. That's from Baller Alert. And then page 6, Tiffany Haddish disputes Common's breakup claims and reveals miscarriages. Now, I don't know if these miscarriages came from Common or not. So let's see. Okay, first off, I think I need to do this. I think I need to find that video that I posted of her regarding her and Common's relationship and my take on it or my prediction. This video was during the time that she was kind of like trying to throw shade at Jennifer Hudson. And I was like, come on now, who comes for J Hud? Nobody except for ghetto ass Tiffany Haddish. That's who comes for Jennifer Hudson. I guarantee you right here. So 3 months ago, I want you to see when I posted this. Right here. It says 3 months ago. Do y'all see that right there? Right here. 3 months ago, right? All right, so I posted, this is why Tiffany Haddish and Common broke up. This is why she
guys, welcome to my channel. So who are we talking about today? We are talking.
And then it says, this is why she shades Jennifer Hudson. So let's listen to what I said in the video.
About Tiffany Haddish and Common. I want to tell you why they more than likely broke up. But before I get into that, let's watch a clip where she shades Jennifer Hudson. It's been said that the two are dating. So let's watch this clip.
Girl, he never gave me no damn earrings. He probably gave those to Jennifer.
Ooh, that was kind of brutal, right? So if you don't know, it's been rumored that Jennifer Hudson and Common are dating. They've been seen in a few places together. And, that's just the rumor.
Yep.
And I'm thinking, hey, Tiffany, she's a little bitter about what happened between her and Common. So let's start from the beginning. Of when they really started dating.
That's right, of when they really started.
The pandemic?
Yeah.
Don't forget that, right?
I remember.
Well, people all over the world, we didn't know what to do. We didn't know how things was going to play out. Everybody was just playing it by ear. And studies show that mental health was better for those living with family or friends. And being locked down together more than likely supported well-being and mental health during COVID-19. A study published in the journal Clinical Psychological Science finds that those who shelter with romantic partners reported better mental health during the pandemic than those who lived alone. I believe this is what happened between Tiffany and Common. Haddish had made it known that she had a crush on Common. And during the pandemic, things were shut down and no one knew what was going to happen.
Yep.
This was Common's perfect opportunity to have companionship.
Yep.
Along with share intimacy with someone. Now, we know Common, he could have had any woman he wanted in his presence. He could have had family or whatever. But, hey, Tiffany, she's putting it out there that she liked him and this and that. They're hanging out. Because I don't think they were dating or anything like that. I think they were just hanging out. And this was his perfect opportunity.
Yep.
Common is a man. He loves women. And this is simply what happened. Tiffany, you was a booty call, girl.
Did y'all hear what I said?
This is simply what happened. And this was his perfect opportunity. Common is a man. You know, he loves women.
Mm-hmm.
And this is simply what happened. Tiffany, you was a booty call girl.
At the end of the day, that's what you was, Tiffany. You was a booty call, Tiffany. A booty call. And you was embarrassed that it happened the way it did. You put your business out there. You're talking about every move, like when y'all start having sex, when this, when you want to put it all out. You already have put yourself out there like a 304. Now you got this, you're still talking about him. Like this was in 2020. This was during the pandemic, like during the shutdown. And now you're still talking about Common. Common has moved on. You tried to move on. I got a video where I posted regarding you and that Bitcoin guy. That didn't work. And you knew you was a booty call. You just didn't want the world to see. But blabbing with Yo-Yo saw it. I called it 3 months ago. Now you want to come out. So guys, now let's look at this or read this article that I saw from page 6. And it says 2 years after Common called his and Tiffany Haddish's breakup a mutual decision, she is calling him out for dumping her over the phone. Boy, I love it when I'm right. The actress star clarified to the Washington Post that their split was not, I repeat, was not mutual, despite the rapper's claim. Now, if it were me, if I've made the people think that it was mutual, I would have let it go. But you know what? Whenever you got that good, and you didn't want to let it go, and you still holding on to it, this is what you do. You make yourself look stupid, and that's what Tiffany is doing. She says in the article it has in quotes, it was more him saying, "I think this relationship has run its course," she alleged on Thursday. Then she says, and I was like, okay, like you gonna be a 50-year-old single man? Okay. Well, Tiffany, yes. And again, I talk more about this kind of stuff on my other channel. But yes, he's gonna be a 50-year-old single man. Why? Because men can do that. Men can do that. So yeah, he is. It says Haddish also accused her ex of not inviting her to a series of events before the breakup, including his own birthday celebration. Why? Because you was a booty call, Tiffany. You was a booty call, Tiffany. That's why he didn't invite you, Tiffany. You was a booty call. Let's go on. Well, she wearing the hell out of this outfit, though, y'all. Look at her. She is wearing that. But anyway, it says, while dating the actor from 2020 to 2021, Haddish felt safest out of the relationship she's ever had. This is the only man that has really paid her attention. That's what it's saying. So because she was in the presence of a man at his home, connected to him, this and that, and this is probably the only time she's really had that happen. Most guys were probably just hitting it and quitting it because she put herself out there like a 304. And so she's saying this is the safest she's ever felt in a relationship. Yeah, this sounds like some Vivica Fox stuff. It sounds like Tiffany going to be holding on to Common for 20 years, like Vivica Fox been holding on to 50 Cent for 20 years. She called their romance the healthiest and funniest of her life. It says, since Common ended things, Haddish said she has remained a positive person who is holding out hope for a partner to experience life with. Well, you're not going to get that, Tiffany. You're not going to get a partner to experience life with if you keep putting yourself out there talking about what you do with men intimately and stuff like that. You're not. You're putting yourself out there like a 304. So that's what 304s get. They don't get taken to the family reunion. They don't get taken to special events. They don't. The article goes on to say the Emmy winner, however, noted, but also, I guess I've been alone for so long and so used to being abandoned, I expect it, which is sad, right? So now she want to get sympathy because, they're going to always give the women sympathy. So, yeah, so now she wants to put that in there, but you should have shut up. You should have shut up because you just came back to Hollywood from being embarrassed of all that scandal with them little kids, Tiffany. So you should have just shut up, came on back to Hollywood like you tried to ease back in. I've done a video on that as well too, guys. So let's finish reading this. It says, we came to the understanding that it was just okay. Wait, blah, blah, blah. We came to the understanding that this is what's going to be. They didn't do this right. Is right. We came to the understanding that this is what's going to be best for us. Okay. Common told Hollywood Unlocked with Jason Lee. Listeners following with Jason Lee's listeners the following month, calling it a mutual decision. So Common was trying to at least make you look okay, Tiffany. But now you got to bring these buried bones back up. Now you're finna make your own self look stupid, Tiffany. In addition to setting the record straight on their time together, Haddish also spoke to the outlet last week about the miscarriages she has secretly suffered over the years. The Girls Trip star recently experienced her 8th pregnancy loss, explaining that she has a uterus shaped like a heart that just won't keep anything in. 8th? This is your 8th miscarriage? I hope it wasn't for 8 different baby daddies. Tiffany, why are you even speaking about this? You want sympathy, but you getting it the wrong way because I'm dissecting this a whole nother way, Tiffany. As for why she kept her struggles under wrap, Haddish says, I don't want people saying, are you okay? Well, I'm not asking you if you okay. I'm asking you, were those 8 miscarriages by 8 different men? That's what I want to know. She says, I don't want people saying, are you okay? Are you all right? Like a wounded animal. I just rather go in a cave by myself and lick my wounds. No, you probably thought about it. I probably shouldn't have said that. That's probably what you thought about, Tiffany. So, you know what? I was right. I said she was just a booty call. That's why she didn't get invited to the barbecue. That's why she didn't get invited to Common's birthday party. And that's why he broke up with her over the phone. Simple as that. Tiffany, stop it. Just stop it. But it's too late. You already put it out there. So now everybody know you lied. Now people going to probably think, you was just a booty caller. They're going to hear this video and say, blabbing with Yo-Yo said she was just a booty call. That's what you was, Tiffany. So, yeah, definitely want to get on here and talk about these 2 things. The poll that I posted a couple of days ago and this that I saw on my timeline today regarding her admitting that it was all a lie. It was not mutual. And she is still holding on to Common 2 years later. And probably going to be holding on to Common for the next 20 years. Let's see how that plays out. So anyway, nobody really wanted to chat with me today, but I did see a few people in here. And leave your comments. And don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Do that for me, guys, and I will see you or talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.